Hello, Majors. We're halfway through the parable of the talents as it helps us determine good biblical stewardship. We've discussed what the master entrusted to his stewards and how his stewards handled this responsibility. Now let's look at what happens when the master returns from his journey. We pick up the story in verse 19. Now after a long time, the master of those slaves came and settled accounts with them. The one who had received the 5 talents came up and brought 5 more talents, saying, Master, you entrusted 5 talents to me. See, I have earned 5 more talents. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful slave. You were faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master. Also the one who had received the 2 talents came up and said, Master, you entrusted 2 talents to me. See, I have earned 2 more talents. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful slave. You were faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master. For the 2 stewards who managed the wages well, invested them, grew them, and eventually doubled them, they received reward of more to manage, more to steward, and they were welcomed into the joy of their master. However, there is harsh rebuke for the steward who hid his master's talent. In fact, the master calls him lazy and worthless, asking why the steward didn't at least put the talent in the bank to earn interest. Then the master renders his judgment. Therefore, take the talent away from him and give it to the one who has 10 talents. Clearly, the expectations from the master was to grow the talents. Hopefully by now you've realized this parable isn't just about money or finances. This parable is also about stewarding resources like spiritual gifts, material possessions, and Jesus' most valued possession, his people. Put another way, what are we doing with what we have been given? How do we know how to invest? Who do we speak to in order to double our investments? Are we stewarding the resources we have been given by our master to grow his wealth? In other words, his people. Come back for the last part of biblical stewardship to find out the answers to those questions.